When I think of it, and you would say, wow, this is really something. God, Jesus, is calling people hypocrites, vile, and he's talking directly to them. He's speaking to the Pharisees, and he's speaking to the Sadducees, and he's speaking to those who are speaking out against him. And he's calling them all sorts of names. And you would think that, wow, is this Jesus that speaks in that way? Do we speak that way? Well, we're not to call anybody but he knows the hearts, he knows the mind, he knows all of that. But when you listen to him, or you read that Bible, and you hear what Jesus is saying, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. And what else is amazing about the whole thing? When he's on the cross, and he's ready to die, what does he say to the Father? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. That's a mystery. Why is it a mystery? Because when we hear other, like the parable of the virgins, you have the 12 virgins. You have 6 of them that have their candles and they're lit. And you have other 6 virgins have candles, but they don't light them. They don't light them. And so the parable is that those candles that are lit are we who keep the faith and keep God in mind, and we are every single day alert about the kingdom of heaven, and we keep the light of our spirit on. So on our very last day, that God will come to us and will greet us and say, welcome into my kingdom, my faithful servants. And the virgins, that the lights were off, they were doing everything they wanted to do in life. They did their own thing and everything like that. And then, and really, the difference is on the day that they die, Jesus says, who are you? I don't even know who you are. They never had the light lit. In other words, we should keep our souls ready every single day to be in the kingdom of heaven. So how is this mystery to me? It goes so beyond how God judges and how God forgives. Who does he forgive, really? And who does he condemn? Actually, it says that he doesn't do it. We condemn ourselves. We save our souls by our actions, but of course God saves, and he's the one who brings us into his kingdom. But what a mystery that is. Here he has he calls them hypocrites and this and that, and then he says, forgive them, Father. So this idea of God, how he judges, is a mystery. We can't judge. We don't have that power. We don't have that understanding. Only God has that power. Therefore, again, we keep that light lit every single day of our lives. Every single day in our life. And God says, I will welcome you into my kingdom. Don't just flit around and do anything you want. Because there's a great, tremendous danger on who God forgives and who he does not forgive and allow into his kingdom. But we say he's a good, gracious God. And thank you for us not being judges. If we were judges, I think all of us would be in hell by now. But he's a good judge. He's a good and compassionate and merciful God, and he knows. And we will all know on our last day, our last breath. So God bless you all this evening. Please come up and